Okay, good morning and welcome to today's edition of Real Estate Today on Splash FM 105.5 Ibadan. Remember that on Real Estate Today, we bring you information on real estate, property and land and housing, letting and sales, as well as legal aspects of buying and selling of property, including rights issues between tenants and landlords. I am Michael Olatunbosun. Welcome once again. Remember, we've been talking about the housing deficit and we cannot undertalk about it. In other words, we have to continue to talk about it. With an estimated 20 million or 21 million housing deficits for Nigeria, making about a 15% increase from the figures in January 2019. With the country's current urbanization trends and with Nigeria set to be the world's third most populous country by the year 2050, the demand for housing rises by some 700,000 units per annum. However, the current levels of development are at around 100,000 units annually. On the residential side, the main focus for Nigeria is affordable housing to cater for the needs of its growing middle class. According to data from the Central Bank of Nigeria, for affordable housing, the country will require about 21 trillion naira to finance the deficit. So operators in the real estate sector in Nigeria, and particularly those who are in the development sector in this industry, say there is a need to look at the sources and other sources of financing construction of houses to make life meaningful for Nigerians and also make housing affordable for all. This is the key because even the so much touted mortgage financing element looks unlikely to help in closing the gap. And the lack of affordable mortgage availability has been a big problem confronting the affordable housing scheme in the country. And many people are not able to afford the deposits required to secure a mortgage. And simply put, if people can't buy, builders cannot also build. So there's need for more affordable housing in Nigeria. And the government needs to ensure new schemes are implemented swiftly and effectively so that as many developers as possible are up and running with them at the earliest opportunity. I remember that recently the federal government, launched this social housing policy as an element of the economic sustainability plan. And the federal government proposes to build 300,000 housing units within the next 12 to 18 months across the country. I mean, the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. One big problem is, will this, do any kind of impact to the housing deficit, clog in the country's housing needs? There's this question about whether you have affordable housing or what you get is housing for low-income earners. A lot of people have argued to say that you cannot get housing for everybody. Almost 70 million Nigerians are in need of housing as we speak. So there is need for more affordable housing in Nigeria, and government needs to do what? Ensure new schemes are implemented very quickly and effectively so that many developers as possible can build and be up and running. So one big question is, are we going to be able to get that? And with mortgage still lagging behind, what is the hope of the average Nigerian? That's the question. Real Estate Today on Splash FM here in the city of Ibadan is the program. Break. After this break, I'd like you to listen momentarily to Mr. Sonny Yakubu, who is the Chief Investment Officer of the Family Homes Fund, an agency of the government that is saddled with the responsibility of making this low-cost housing available, tagged social housing. It will just give us a bit of what is on the table after this break. It's Splash FM 105.5.
When we say the new Maltina pineapple and vanilla taste like adventure, here's what we mean. You'll kit up like an action hero. Check yourself out in the mirror. And then, in slow-mo, You grab a chilled bottle of Maltina Pineapple or Maltina Vanilla and enjoy the tastepiration.
Own the flavor with the new Maltina Vanilla Pineapple O Classic and let the tastepiration fill you. Maltina, share happiness.
Capture your world in stunning detail with the new Nokia 5.4. With a powerful 48MP quad camera and advanced video recording, giving you total creative control. Its generous 2-day battery life means your phone is there for you and your family when you need it most. Whether it's for work or play, you can see more on the 6.39 HD Plus screen. Nokia smartphones. Trusted, always secure, and built to last.
The Hallelujah channel is back on DSTV and GoTV, and you can experience pure joy in the Lord's presence from the comfort of your home this Easter season. Connect with church services from the House on the Rock, KICC, Daystar, the Redeemed Christian Church of God, and more, and live broadcast on Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Enjoy live gospel music performed by Monique, Onos, Mike Abdul, Peter, Frank Edwards, and Tim Godfrey on the Rejoice segment on Sunday, 28th March and 4th of April from 3 p.m. Hosted by Shegun Obe. Tune in to the Hallelujah channel and bask in his amazing grace from 8 a.m. on Sunday, March 28th to Monday, April 5th on DSTV channel 197 and GoTV channel 85. Stay connected to my DSTV app and my GoTV app.
ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó gbámúṣé pẹ̀lú ọgbọ́n àkọ́ni tó tẹ̀wọ̀n àti ohun èlò amẹ́kọ̀ọ́yéni tó sunwọ̀n tí akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fi lóye kíkún nímọ̀ tó wọ̀yàmì APES tutorial classes lónìí yẹn gbogbo akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó ṣetán láti gba ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó yanrantí tẹ́sí ṣàṣeyege nínú ìdánwò post UTME WAEC NECO àti SSCE ẹ̀mọ́ náà wé ìdààmú sọ́pọ̀lọ́ APES tutorial classes kájú ẹ̀ àwọn olùkọ́ wọn dángájíá bẹ́ẹ̀ láyìíká wọn dáa fàgọ́yé ẹ̀kọ́ owó morning and evening classes wọn ògún pa ẹ̀yin òbí àtàlágbàtọ́ ẹ̀ wá forúkọ ọmọ yín lẹ̀ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ fún morning and evening classes fún UTME post UTME SSCE WAEC àti NECO ní APES tutorial classes tó wà lágbègbè yín lẹ́bàá mobile petrol station UI limi building challenge ọ̀làwọlé shopping complex mọ́nàtán Awólọ́wọ̀ junction Bódìjà olùsọ̀tẹ̀ bookshop òkè bọ́là 08106156116 tàbí 00508549922. Mr. APES ní kẹ́ máa fọwọ́ yín láti dènà àrùn COVID-19.
All right, you're welcome back to Real Estate Today on Splash FM 105.5. I told you that I'll let you listen to Sani Yakubu, Chief Investment Officer, Family Homes Fund. It's an agency of the federal government saddled with the responsibility of making the ideal of building 300,000 housing units for Nigerians, low-income earners, in what is tagged the social housing project. So he will talk about this project as an element of the economic sustainability plan of the federal government. Listen to him here.
The economic sustainability plan has a target of 300,000 houses across the 36 states of the federation and the FCT as well. Almost since independence, with regards to the housing shortages. This is not just a Nigerian problem, it is also a very serious global situation, because over the last couple of years globally we see that the cities and the rate of urbanization has been such that more and more people are living in urban areas than rural areas, and so this has caused a push on the availability of housing. What's so special about this plan? First, we need to avert our minds to the fact that we're looking to do homes or housing, not for all category of Nigerians, but to address those Nigerians that have the greatest need for housing or for housing solutions. So we're looking to do low income, or what you may want to call social housing. Now, what has been the biggest challenge for housing generally? The biggest challenge has been in terms of infrastructure provision and in terms of the cost of funds for doing the homes themselves, if we'll put it that way. Now, what has happened in this specific plan is that one of the factors has been addressed, and then the second factor we've worked around. So the Economic Sustainability Plan has provided through the Central Bank of Nigeria and with the support of the Ministry of Finance an envelope to ensure that the takeoff for the 300,000 target happens smoothly. Now, how would we say that we've worked around the factor of infrastructure? Now, that is where the connection to the stakeholders is very key. If we find land in places that have already gotten infrastructure, and if we can get this land free, and these are two factors that the state governments can provide. And these are two elements that cooperatives and organized groups can help in providing. If we can address these two factors, then we will substantially reduce the cost of providing housing. We can't deal with this problem in such a way that it just disappears, but we can vastly improve the situation, which is what I think that everyone will try to do if there is a tough and difficult situation, such as providing housing. And numbers have been bandied around from 17 to, in some cases, 21 million. And this is a very large number. Right. And to find the capital to do this all at once will be very difficult. To provide the infrastructure that is necessary to support all of this at once will be very difficult.
All right, it's still real estate today on Splash FM 105.5. You listened to him there. He talked about some elements in the mix in this economic sustainability plan. He talked about getting housing for Nigerians with the greatest needs. Who are these people? The people we were talking about last time, people earning minimum wage, who will not be able to afford the regular mortgage financing to get their homes running. Okay, so when we come back from this break, it's a commercial break indeed. We'll talk more about this matter. Please don't go away. It's still Splash FM here in the city of Ibadan.
Bros. I beg, I feel see careless 5K for there.
For where? Oh my careless 5K. Na EcoBank straight.
Stingy Men Association.
Hi! EcoBank Super Rewards don land o. Save 5,000 naira for your EcoBank account for 30 days or open new EcoBank account with 5,000 naira deposit and you fit be one of the 50 people wey go collect 25,000 naira awoof every week for 4 months. Plus, 4 people go win 1 million naira grand prize each. To gather more advantage, collect and link your EcoBank card to *326# or EcoBank Mobile. EcoBank Super Rewards. Now from March to July 2021. Terms and conditions apply. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Let's get ready for Easter like no other.
Here we go again. Money, spending.
Come on, honey. Plenty options for us to pick from the Foodco Easter Sales Bonanza to celebrate Easter with range of incredible low prices.
Really, darling?
Yes, of course. For flash sale incredible offer. Buy Big Bull Rice 25 kg at 11,999 naira 99 kobo. And get Coca-Cola 50cl pack of 12. And Sunola Soya Oil 1 liter free.
What?
Other great offers include Malta Guinness pack of 6 at 749 naira 99 kobo. Milo Energy drink 500 gram refill at 949 naira 99 kobo. Buy Binotton Blender BLG 403 and get Lola Soya Oil 1.9 liters free. Dry Iron D1 108 and get Sunlight Detergent 900 gram free. Plus many more mouth-watering offers this Easter at Foodco.
Wow.
And take advantage of Foodco Easter Awoo available in all Foodco outlets in Ibadan. Promo runs from 26th March to 5th April. Offers available while stock lasts. Terms and conditions apply.
See one as a short cap guy wey sabi all all the shortcuts wey dey this town. All my female fans, they no dey let me rest. Now before to pick this kind call, my chest go dey cut. Before I go call Clara Bossy, call Hawa Stella. You don't see confusion. Now I make me put wetin they call MTN who they call on top my phone. I beg, make I pick my sure customer call. Hey, the one and only Miss Agbumara. Where they carry you go this time?
To sabi who they call, even when you no get data, turn up Kulele Mind with MTN who they call. Now 5 naira per day and 50 naira per month. That's a 5058 hash. Make you enjoy.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Oṣù àpọ́nlé oṣù ẹ̀yọ́nú tún ti dé o. Oṣù Ramadan tí gbogbo èèyàn máa ń jí fàfàmì lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ọba Allah pẹ̀lú ṣíṣe àwọn onígbàwọ́ ètò lọ́lọ́kọ̀ òjọ̀kan yálà lóru àti lọ́sàn-án àwẹ̀ Ramadan. Ìyẹn lórí ìkànnì ọmọlúwàbí Splash FM 105.5 àti Lágẹ̀lú FM 96.7. Àsìkò rẹ̀ látún ti wá fagbọ̀n kọ́rẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ọba lékè ọlá pẹ̀lú ṣíṣe àwọn onígbàwọ́ ètò bí oníṣẹ́jú 5, 10 àti 15. Bákan náà làǹfààní tún ṣí sílẹ̀ fún yín o láti kẹ́bùn wá fàmì àfáwọn èèyàn láti máa fi ṣèfàjẹ́ lóru àwẹ̀. Ẹ tètè máa bọ̀ wá o sí ìkànnì ọmọlúwàbí Splash FM àti Lágẹ̀lú FM òkè gájòkè láti wá ṣòǹgbọ̀wọ́ àwọn ètò nínú lámàlánà yìí. Fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ẹ pè Amir Lukman Tijani sórí nọ́mbà yìí 080-733-21933. Oṣù àwẹ̀ Ramadana tó wọlé dé yìí Ọlọ́run ọba ò ní dùn wá ládàá. Allahumma amin.
Introducing the new Hollandia Slim Evaporated Milk. Hollandia Slim Evaporated Milk has all the nourishment of milk with 50% less fat. It is evaporated milk that contains high calcium, 7B vitamins, vitamin D3, phosphorus, and magnesium. It comes in 3-pack sizes, and the 60-gram pack is 50 naira only.
Hollandia Slim Evaporated Milk. All the nourishment of milk. 50% less fat.
Real estate. It's real estate on Splash 105.5 FM.
All right, it's still real estate today on Splash FM 105.5. Welcome back. Okay, so based on what you heard there, I would say this. This is my own opinion and my own reading of the nation. I've always advocated the concept of social housing as a veritable way of solving the housing conundrum in Nigeria. Social housing gives people a home. It is cheaper to rent than privately rented housing and usually provides a long-term tenancy, giving renters the chance to put down their roots. And quite fundamental to the attainment of affordable housing goals in any nation is for stable housing policy and the presence of political will and proper implementation of sustainable housing policies. And social housing is pivotal in all that we are talking about because it is affordable. Okay, it allows people, people who have low incomes to be able to get a shelter for themselves. All right, it is also a needs-based housing. In other words, you would not be able to go for more than what you need. It's not about flamboyance, it's about need. And it's usually means that it's a long-term contract. So you have a long time to, really look at your priorities and see how you fix them. And it is owned by social landlords. Essentially, private organizations and individuals can put up housing. So in other words, as the government is doing it on its own side, the private individuals can also do that. Essentially, people who have an eye for common development and not people who are essentially profit-focused. I like to say this before I go on the program today. I like to say that government needs to follow up on its this concept of social housing as an element of the economic sustainability plan. It is not enough to say the government wants to build 300,000 housing units. If you calculate that and divide by 36 states and FCT, you observe that it is a far cry from what we are talking about. We're talking about 20 million deficit. And we're talking about, about 68 to 70 million Nigerians. So 300,000 units is it's like a stone thrown into the ocean. So in other words, you need the government and the private sector to really be in very potent synergy. So government needs to, should build low-cost houses to cater for the large number of people who, due to their low-income earnings, could not afford a decent apartment. Employers should also award building loan to their staff with no interest to enable them build their own homes. I'm talking about businesses that have employees that can give out loans to their workers, if you like, at no interest, so that they can also help. Don't forget that if you encourage staff, your staff will give the best. And it will go a long way towards ensuring equal distribution of house ownership. And then there should be a development of, by the government, something about the economic, social, and environmental policies that facilitate housing that is both affordable and sustainable. And there should be urban renewals at slums. So you understand that I was talking about peri-urban, settlements recently. Those places, the governments and all other stakeholders need to make sure that they put up, infrastructure, development infrastructure that will give the people a sense of development and presence of government. These are key elements that I have thought that, in my study of the housing problem in Nigeria will help us. You see, the self-help that we are doing is limited still. We need, to get the big spenders. 21 trillion naira is needed to close this gap. In fact, we would need more than that, but we can start from somewhere. All right. I'd like to say thanks to you for listening today on Real Estate Today on Splash FM. And that's the end of this edition. And I'd like you to join me next Monday, same time, on the program Real Estate Today on Splash FM 105.5. In case you have any comment or you have a question about sponsorship, okay, the program is very much open for sponsorship. You can call me or send me a text message. Better, text message 0805-699-8676 or email Olatunbosun at splashfm1055.com. On Twitter, I'm at Mike Tombosun. Desmond Agdogboyega Popola is the studio manager. My name is Michael Olatunbosun. Enjoy the rest of the day.